Hello, this is Longest Day. We're looking at GT versus Georgia 2016. This is the third series. Um, and we're started. The play has already started. You can't really see, but this is the beginning of the win, basically. So we'll go ahead and let you see what's going on here. Uh, I think I call this an A-back counter. It's not really an A-back counter. It's really like an A-back reverse. A lot of times the A-back counter is you have a rocket toss. Looks like it's going to rocket toss one way, and it actually ends up being the A-back going the opposite direction. You can't see it here, but Thomas is turning this way, but everybody else is going this way. And I think it probably, you can see the linebackers do get a little bit caught up going that way. We'll see what happens. Remember last time uh, they did an A-back counter, a guy came through and tackled him in the backfield. This time we end up not letting that happen. We'll go through and see who we get a block here by Will. We do block him, but he falls back a little bit. We are protected right there, but this guy ends up right here being blocked too. So we got another blocker right here. This guy is really on the edge. He's ready to stop him as well. So number 3 comes from the inside. It's stretched out. So this play is really being stretched out. There's just, I really don't like this play. Why don't I like it? There's not enough going on this side of the field to make these guys really come up this direction, or really want to be over here, that we're showing this misdirection and sending it back the other way. Now, if we did this and then Thomas kept the ball and he came around, maybe he'd have something. This guy blocks, Thomas comes around, and everybody thinks it's going this way. But it ends up stretching the field. I'm not sure if he's supposed to cut up or do anything. Looks like he's supposed to go around the outside. And it just is the play's not working very well against what Georgia's doing. Second down. 2nd and 12. All right. Let you go ahead and see this play all the way through. All right. Brad catches it. So if you see this one right here, looks like it's going to be a rocket toss right here. It's what it looks like it's going to be. Looks just like a rocket toss. Then he goes back. Looks like it's going to be a pass in this direction right here. You can see a lot of people taking a step. Look at this guy right here, takes a step. This guy right here takes a step. They're covering the backside pretty good. This guy takes a step. This guy's running back. So this guy's taking, so it's one-on-one. Thomas is, got some good blocking. This guy does get around. Thomas has got to get rid of it right here. And he throws it up. This guy is really well defended, but Brad ends up taking it. But Paul Johnson is looking right here. I don't know if that's Paul right here. He's noticing this guy all by himself right here. It's all by himself. So they go, well, right here, let's see if this happens again. We'll watch it right here. This guy is going this way. This guy is not falling back right here. And he runs down a seam, wide open. This guy is obviously, he's going to continue to commit over there because that's where Thomas is looking. But he's all by himself. So we do it again. So looks like it's going to be another rocket toss. Same rocket toss play. This guy, actually, remember this guy was the guy that was over here? He's rolling over. So they both roll over. So this guy actually comes closer to where we're going to throw the ball. But it's too late. We're already running by him. He's going the wrong direction, so he's going to be too late. Plenty of time to pass the ball right here. Pass it. He's still got it. He's wide open. Ball takes its sweet time getting there, but no one else is looking for the ball. See it come down. It's like he's just watching him catch the ball, which is very interesting right there. He ends up being hit right there. But great great reception. Basically, just reran the same play. You can see this guy coming off Brad right here. You know, gosh, if he was looking to go for the ball. 1st and 10. All right, let's go ahead and let you see this play. And looks like, let's see here. Timeout. They're saying, what if they run the same play again? Are we ready for it? So if I remember right, when their safeties are out right now, we're a little worried about that. All right, so let's watch this play through. Little counter option right here. Thomas ends up pitching it. He attacks that guy pretty good. Lynch is this clutch. So let's see this right here. Counter option. No, not a whole lot. They're not falling for it near as much as normal, but they are coming up, you know, a little from where they were. They're turning to go to the outside. We'll see the pulling block right here. Got a good backside block going on right there. Pulling block going for this guy. Oh, man. That's one of the best blocks of the game. Man, just takes that guy out. Incredible. Does a good job right there. This is your pitch man right here. He's going to attack his pitch man. He comes right up on him, turns, and pitches. Got a block that's going to happen right here. You can see right here this guy comes off. But, you know, Lynch doesn't have hesitation. He gets ready, and he's leaning forward. He's not putting on the brakes where he's back. So his momentum's going to carry him forward, even in a tackle. Now, one thing I think he does great too, great ball security. That guy right there is ripping. He's ripping at that ball, and the ball doesn't come out. Gosh. Great job. 2nd and 3. All right, here we go. Let's see this play. Looks just like a dive, would be my guess right there. Good block, good run. Bounces it outside. Let's just double check to make sure. He's blocked right there. And I think he's supposed to go on the inside of his hip, but he's not quite making the block. He's, you know, you can see right here, his hip would actually tell him to go on the inside, but there is no room. There's nowhere to go. So he's going to bounce it outside right here. Does a good job of getting behind his blocker. Makes a 1st down. Brad's in there. Good job. See? Luckily someone didn't get hurt right there. All right. 1st and goal, and I do believe this becomes Dedrick Mill right here. We give it to him. Just a straight up dive, it looks like. Ends up making about 3 yards. 2nd and goal. 5 yards to go. I believe we just do the same thing. Man, 2 guys have him right here. They hit him pretty early. And look at this. That's a man who wants to make a touchdown. I think they show it again from the backside here. We're going to watch it. Watch the blocks. I wish we had more of these views. Double teaming this guy right there. It's going to end up being a double team. Double team, double team. They're pushing it who wants it more. And then they looks like they have him right here. 2 guys on him. They double team Dedrick. Dedrick says, nope. Won't be stopped. Good job. All right. 6 minutes left. Got to keep him from scoring. We all know what happens. One of the Austin twins gets an interception. And we get the ball about our, their 40-yard line, if I'm right. Yep, they're coming off the field right there. This is it right here. All right. This is where they called us for being, too many men in the backfield. And if I look right here, here's his belt. His helmet is right on his belt line. I guess because his helmet isn't quite as forward as everybody else's helmet. That might have been the issue right here. Everybody else's helmet is here. Here's his belt line, but I think his His helmet does hit that belt line. He's definitely the same spot where the wide receiver is, and the wide receiver's helmet is a little bit more forward. If you were to kind of go across the hash marks, that might be right on. Be really close. Their helmets are about in the same spot. I don't know. I think it's a bad call, just like CBJ. But if you look here, the ball is not hiked, or the ball's still stationary, and I think he's moving a split section a second before the ball. So I don't know if you can tell that in real time, but we don't get called on it anyways. So you got everybody firing out. Now, once you fire, if you were to look, you might say, well, maybe he's back off the line, but I still don't say that. He does take a second to fire off right there. Here it looks to be a handoff. We do the same thing. It's going to be a dive. We bounce it on the outside, and we're just missing. We're missing that block that's on the side. Now, is this a dive? I'm going to say yes. Say it's still a dive. All right. 1st and 15. Let's just see the play through. Looks like a triple option. We'll go ahead and look through. See if it is. This guy's going to the outside, so it's clearly a triple option. This guy's going to go to the inside right here, trying to get to this linebacker. Thomas gives this ball probably, right here he's coming through. He doesn't look completely committed to the B-back, so Thomas goes ahead and gives the ball. He sees it, so you can see he's not quite 100% committed. But we're able to, we get about, 3.5 yards off that? 2nd and 12. Let's go ahead and look. So basically, a lot of times you can do well with that semi-commitment. Basically, try to make them guess which one, and maybe they always make 3 yards, or 3.5 yards, or possibly 4 yards or 5 yards, depending on who else is being blocked. If you have a big enough player, sometimes they can pull through that arm block and get 4 or 5 yards, which is good enough for a dive. You'd like a touchdown every dive, but 5 yards, I'd take it. Let's go ahead and see the play all the way out. Going to be a pass play to Lynch. Awesome catch. So pass play. We'll go ahead and look, see what's going on. These guys are, this looks like a, basically you got a pulling guard here. That's supposed to pull these guys up. Let's see what we got here. You got Lynch right here, looking like it's going to be like this counter, but we actually don't do the counter right here. So it looks like it's going to be a speed option in this direction. It really looks like a great speed option in this direction. And we got this guy who's going to go out. He's going to block, but he's not. It's up being a pass to him. Split the receiver or the defenders. Make the reception. You can see that hand came in a little too late. And I do believe it made the first down. Hand comes in a little late. Doesn't go for the tackle. And we make the first down. All right, 1st and 10. Go ahead and let you see the play all the way out. I'm glad he gave it. Man, that was a great run. And that's probably one of my favorite. Marcus Marshall's made some touchdown runs and some great passes, but I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably going to be remembered as probably my favorite run for Marcus Marshall here, just because of how many defenders he defeated. I'll go ahead and play this out so you can see it. Thomas is reading right here. These two guys are outside. They've not fully committed to the B-back, so he's going to go ahead and hand it off. And this is what happens sometimes when you don't fully commit to the B-back. You get a good block by your center right there. You got Will's going to fire out. He's going to go for his block right there. Good job. So let's see here. Diedrich defeats this guy who hasn't fully committed. breaks that arm tackle right there. Does a good job. These guys are kind of stopping. Right here, you got a linebacker. Kind of puts a, kind of gets knocked down a little bit from the backside. So lucky you didn't get a penalty called right there. We got this guy right here. It's got a great angle. Should be a tackle. And Marcus just wants it more. Kind of pushes him down. Very interesting how that guy just goes right over right there. And then you got a guy who just sort of like piggybacks him over the first down. So if we look at it, see if we can't see a little bit more. This block does look to be from the front. It's inside the tackle box, so we're good there. He does get a, he puts that hand down, keeps him from going down, but still, yet this guy is still on him. How he got back on his feet, good low center of gravity, hits this guy dead on, and he basically just bowls him over, forward momentum. Guy gets on his back, rides him down. Good ball security too. But look right here, this guy is really going after the ball. So he's punching on the inside, ripping on the outside. He's not able to get that ball to come out. Great ball security. All right, go ahead and see this play through. Little rocket toss, works out great. Not many rocket tosses in this game. Go ahead and look, see what the blocking is. Great, get it on the outside of this guy. See he's on the outside, that's perfect. Great blocking there by Marshall. Gets on the outside. June doing a great job. Did a terrific job in this game blocking for him. We have Ike, Isaiah right here coming out. Going to go for his block. Takes this guy down. Second favorite block of the game probably. Does a great job. Just not quite able to tight walk that sideline right there. Ends up getting knocked out of bounds, which is a good thing because we know how this thing ends. A lot of times that rocket toss is so key on that off tackle, just getting that head on the outside shoulder of the defender. 2nd and 1. All right. Just going to be a dive. First down. So we kind of learned our lesson. We get that 1 yard, just go ahead and go for the dive. Let's don't go for the outside. We get that first down. Anything to talk about here? I do believe this is a dive. Yep, I'm pretty sure. That's what I'm seeing. Yep, looks great. Nothing really to talk about. 1st and goal. Go ahead and play this. We're going to rocket toss again. We're trying to get to the outside, but if you see her pushing those shoulders down, he defeats the block right there, and that's what snuffed us out. This is key. Key is the offensive tackle right here, and that's what ends up stopping this. Now, of course, you do have these two guys here doing a great job of getting in. Even if you did not, you'd still have to get around the end. If you're going full speed, you may get around before he gets to you. We don't quite make this block. Might not have been a touchdown. Could have been positive yards. So we'll look right there. Does a good job on that block. Ends up making a tackle. All right. I think this is the play right here. Nope. One more play. Let's just see it through. And it kind of gets just stretched out. And then it gets snuffed out. So let's go back and look again. Turn here. This guy right here, does he take him? Certainly does. He's committed. That way Thomas keeps it. All right, so the A-back is supposed to go for the linebacker. This guy is going for the safety. This is your option guy. So Thomas is kind of turning it up. This guy's shoulders are clearly turned out. And what happened is the A-back doesn't quite get to linebacker. So this is where Thomas is supposed to be if we were able to block this guy who went right into the end zone. But he doesn't. He ends up having to, basically being blocked from forward progress. Instead of making the yards he could make, he decides to pitch it to see what could happen. The exit strategy here looks to be the outside, but I'm sure Lynch is thinking the outside is closed, but the inside is definitely closed. So 3rd and goal. So I'm looking right here. He's thinking this guy's on the outside. See if I can't get these guys to run past me, cut back on the inside, just can't keep his feet. All right, 3rd and goal. Little rocket toss right here. See everybody looking right here. So we'll see where they go. Everybody's kind of walking this way. Let's see if anybody starts to change their mind. This guy's changed his mind. They are covering the backside. Look right here. Covering the backside. This guy is quickly, right here, running to JT, right there. Question is, if you had thrown the ball, could have JT have gotten it and run in? I just don't know at this point. But you can look right here. This guy gets to him pretty quick. The middle is open. That's what he sees. He's seeing the middle that is completely open. Starts to, close really quick. But look here. What is this? 1, 2, 3. Really, this is the 4-yard line. He actually starts to jump probably about the 4-yard line right here. That's the 4-yard line. Yep, I'd say he'd probably jump from the 4-yard line. Jumps in, makes a touchdown. All right, that's it. I'm not sure really if there's anything else of that play that's worth looking over. Let's see if they show it again from the beginning. There it is right here. Running over. Everybody's committed to going this way. As soon as he pulls up right there, that's when everybody starts going the other way. As soon as he pulls up, everybody's going the other way. Tries to run in. Does a good job of going over one defender. Goes for the touchdown. Good job. All right. Let's go ahead right there. It was a great season, regular season. Looking forward to the bowl game. Great ending to a game. Really enjoyed our players. Really going to miss Marcus Marshall. Really rooting for you, Dedrick Mills. Get that GT degree. There's going to be a lot of life after the NFL. So GT degree is going to take you a long ways. It sure has done a lot in my life. So I really appreciate having that degree behind my name when I put my job application in a place I want to work. Student athletes, they really put a lot into this. They do a lot of hard work. I appreciate what they do. None of this is supposed to point out the bad things. I'm just trying to understand and show everybody else what's actually happening in these plays. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Look forward to doing the bowl game, and then we'll have to wait for spring practice. Y'all have a good night.